On the morning of my birthday, I had no idea what lay ahead. The day began as usual, full of warm wishes, a touch of excitement, and the familiar joy of unwrapping thoughtful gifts. Yet, there was something unusual about my husband. For days, he had been acting a little off. I chalked it up to one of his elaborate surprises, maybe a romantic dinner, a secret getaway, or a sweet moment just for the two of us. But this birthday, it would be unlike any other. Unpredictable. Transformative. The morning unfolded peacefully. He leaned in to wish me happy birthday, kissing me with unusual intensity. There was a glint in his eyes, playful, mysterious. As the day went on, he kept dropping cryptic hints. "I've planned something special for tonight," he teased. "You're going to love it." I smiled, guessing at the possibilities. A luxury dinner reservation? A spontaneous weekend trip? My imagination ran wild as the evening drew closer, my anticipation growing with every passing hour. He told me to dress up, but left the details entirely up to me. I slipped into a dress that was elegant yet suggestive, one that offered a glimpse while leaving much to be imagined. Just as I was adding the final touch, the doorbell rang. I assumed it was a delivery, or perhaps a gift. But when I opened the door, I froze. Standing there was my husband's best friend. We'd known each other for years. He was charming, funny, easy to be around, but never in a way that had stirred anything beyond friendship. Tonight, though, there was a shift. He greeted me with a smile that felt knowing, confident. My husband welcomed him inside like it had all been planned. I was still in the dark, but clearly this had been arranged. After a few minutes of casual conversation, my husband gently took my hand and led me to the living room. Candlelight flickered across the room, soft music hummed in the background, and the atmosphere was charged, thick with an energy I couldn't quite name. His friend remained seated, watching us with quiet intensity. My husband leaned close and whispered, "Ready for your surprise?" I nodded, a mix of curiosity and nerves coursing through me. He kissed me again, slower this time, his hands trailing down my spine. For a moment, I forgot anyone else was even there, until I felt that gaze still on us. I glanced over, meeting his friend's eyes. There was a subtle smile on his lips, and in that instant I understood. This wasn't your typical birthday surprise. This was uncharted territory, a place we'd never dared to explore, never even spoken about. But instead of fear or discomfort, I felt something else rise within me. Intrigue, excitement, the idea of sharing this intimate experience with both of them, something I had never considered, suddenly didn't feel wrong. It felt bold, electric. My husband drew me closer again, his kisses deepening. Behind me, I felt his friend approach. Quiet footsteps, the sound of breath, the rustle of clothes, and then his touch. Gentle, confident. They moved as if in sync, reading each other's cues effortlessly. Their hands explored, teased, encouraged, guiding me deeper into an unknown that was quickly consuming me. My thoughts spun in disbelief, but my body responded instinctively, hungry, open, alive. I surrendered. My husband's lips on mine, his friend's touch behind me, the blend of sensations. It was overwhelming in the most intoxicating way. Every caress, every whisper pulled me further into a moment that felt surreal, yet utterly real. Time became a blur. A haze of heat, moans, and soft laughter. They worshipped me, not just physically, but with presence, attention, reverence. I had never felt more desired, more empowered, more connected. By the time the night faded into dawn, I was spent. Emotionally, physically, completely. I lay between them, my husband on one side, his friend on the other. A kiss on my shoulder, a smile from across the pillow. No words were needed. The night had said it all. The next morning, I woke to the scent of breakfast. My husband was already in the kitchen. His friend had left quietly, leaving the two of us alone with the echo of what had happened. I smiled, warmth flooding me. He had given me a gift I didn't know I needed, one that pushed our boundaries, yet somehow brought us closer. As I sipped my coffee, he leaned down and murmured, "Happy birthday." That mischievous spark in his eyes told me this wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. In the days that followed, that night lingered in my mind, replaying in flashes when I least expected it. A secret memory I held close. A fire rekindled with every glance, every kiss. We were more connected than ever. And yet, an unspoken question floated between us. Was that night a one-time adventure? Or the doorway to something more? About a week later, we were relaxing on the couch. He scrolled through his phone, while I drifted in my thoughts. Then he looked up, that same glimmer returning to his gaze. "I've been thinking," he said, voice playful, "about your birthday surprise." My heart skipped. "Did you enjoy it?" he asked, more serious now. I bit my lip. "You know I did." He smiled, leaned in, and kissed me. The memory flooded back. Heat, pleasure, freedom. When he pulled away, his eyes searched mine. "Would you want to do it again?" The question hung between us. I took a breath. "Maybe," I whispered. He grinned. I talked to him. He enjoyed it too. A flush rose in me at the memory of his friend's touch, his mouth, his hands. "What are you saying?" I asked, though I already knew. "I'm saying we don't have to stop at just one night." I met his gaze. There was no fear there, only trust, excitement, love. And I realized I wanted this too. "I think I'd like that," I whispered. He kissed me again, this time with hunger. That electric energy was back, the same spark from that unforgettable night. A few days later, he surprised me again. No special occasion, just the three of us, exploring this new path together. The night arrived. I dressed in something daring, heart pounding with anticipation. When they walked through the door, there were no introductions, no small talk. We all knew why we were there. My husband pulled me close, kissed me deeply, while his friend looked on. And just like before, we let go. We gave into the moment, wild, intense, and deeply freeing. And I knew then, this wasn't just a chapter. It was the start of a thrilling new story, one built on trust, love, and the promise of many more surprises to come.